Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. On our way up to the storage yard this morning, just got a couple of things I want to do up there, but this video really isn't too much about the caravan. It's about how we cope with all our bits and pieces when we've been away and then we've come back, and the amount of washing that Sarah goes through. I say Sarah because it's Sarah does do all the washing. I freely admit it that if I get anywhere near the washing machine, it's an absolute disaster. So Sarah would rather do it on her own. Anyway, yeah, I mean, we've just come back from our Christmas holiday, and we've got an absolute ton of washing. As you all know, Sally, our dog, if you've been following us on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, she's not been very well over the Christmas period. She was very, very ill, and by that I mean she was being sick everywhere, inside the caravan, outside the caravan when we were out on a very short walk with her, because even though she was ill, she still needed to be walked, but we was only doing very, very short walks, literally just round a few of the lanes of the actual caravan site itself. So she was quite ill. For a 13-year-old dog, it's not nice to watch it. So we on the sort of vet's advice, we gave her a couple of days without any food, and basically starved her, hoping that it would get rid of the bug. But anyway, Sally is now on the mend. She's eating. She was on chicken and rice. She's now off of that, and she's back to her normal food, which is Harrington's Senior. So yeah, she's on the mend. So for all them people that messaged, all them people that were concerned, she is on the mend. Thank you for all your messages. I appreciate it, both me and Sarah. So anyway, like I was saying about the amount of washing. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but Sarah seems to take literally her wardrobe plus in the caravan. I mean, we had all the intentions of going out for days, going to to some nice restaurants, and basically having a nice time, including Sally, because all the restaurants that we chose were dog friendly. Like I say, unfortunately, I'm just going to look at the road quickly. Unfortunately, because of Sally's sickness, we couldn't do that. So we had to do the next best thing, which was literally just, see to Sally's needs. But, I mean, that's the way it is. But anyway, yes, with Sarah and her wardrobe, it's just, I mean, it just beggars belief. I mean, I don't know if it's just a man thing, but when I go away, I literally have a bag with my underwear, my socks. I have maybe 3 shirts, and I have probably 5 t-shirts, maybe 6 at a push, because we normally go away for like 5, maybe 7 nights. So depending on that, depends on how many t-shirts I take, and a couple of jackets. But yeah, I mean, it's just beggars belief. But anyway, 3 days we've been home. This is now the 4th day I think we've been home, and Sarah's just finished the washing. It's been an absolute mountain of washing, but to be honest, probably a quarter of that has been Sally with her towels and everything, for wiping her feet, and also to for her to when she's been sick on them. So if you took a quarter of that away, it's still quite a lot of washing. Excuse me. So yeah, I just basically wanted to know how other people cope with it, especially them ones that have got children as well, because this is just me and Sarah and an old age pensioner of a dog. So it'd just be nice to know how other people do it. So anyway, we're nearly at the storage yard. Like I've said in previous, we're no more than about a mile away from our storage yard. The other thing I just wanted to touch on very, very quickly, we met up with Andy and Kim, Tanks on Tour, the other day, and you couldn't wish to meet two nicer people, really nice people. We didn't do any filming. We took one photograph of us sat in the pub, and I think that was more than enough. We went there to meet them, as you know, to make friends, you know, to have a conversation, and we did have a really good conversation. We sat in that pub and we had a meal and drinks and that, and we put the worlds to rights over about a 4.5 hour period, you know. So, you know, I just didn't think it was warranted, and so did them, of filming. Really, you know, it was just a people meeting for the very first time, and you know, and it was great, absolutely great. So Andy and Kim, really nice to meet you, and we will do it again soon. But anyway, I've just turned off the main road. We're now going up to the storage yard. I'll speak to you in a minute. So we're up at the Caravan, and she is exactly as we left her. Battery's all connected, and so's the solar panel. That's all connected. There wasn't a lot really, you know, to do with the Caravan when I brought it back up the other day. We just literally just, you know, brought her back, put the plates under her feet, and just left her here. I've got some marks around that doorway. Let me just have a look. Please don't tempt fate now. Say it's gone again. Oh no, it's still in there. So anyway, yeah, I mean, you know, this storage yard is absolutely fantastic. They let us keep 2 storage bins here, which we put all our summer stuff in. That's absolutely fantastic. They've got no problems in letting us do that. It's all at my risk. They know that, and I know that. So, you know, it works very well for us. Just means we haven't got to take stuff backwards and forwards from the house. So anyway, let's open up the door for the first time since I left her the other day. And well, let me just get that step down. Oops. Ooh. Okay, it's the electrical lead. Put some light on just to light that up a bit. Okay, so this is how our Caravan actually rides when we're towing. We have 2 plastic rattan bistro chairs that sit there, and one on that side. This here is empty. Don't be fooled at all by that being full of stuff. It's literally empty, and that's how it stays. So that just sits there. Oh blimey. This also sits in there to stop it rolling backwards and forwards. The actual awning poles, they go up the middle there with the awning. Nothing comes up the back here apart from an aqua roll, which is in that refuse bag there, and that aqua roll and the waste disposal over there. That's it. We have not a lot of stuff in here really. Like I say, most of it goes in the actual Caravan. Nothing in the shower apart from Sally's little mat. The toilet is empty. So yeah, so I've got these 4 bags I need to put in here, so I'll put them in. Oh, there's a pot of jam over there. Yeah, I'll put the 4 bags in here, then Sarah can deal with that. I've got one other thing I want to show you, which is obviously Caravan related. I just want to know if anyone else has suffered the same situation. So let me just put the bags in, and then I'll show you exactly what I mean. Okay, so let's make sure I've got the keys to the Caravan, which I have. Now, this is obviously our front locker. I just want to show you something. And I don't know if it's just related to the 2011 model for the Coachman, but obviously this backing piece here is a strengthening panel for the front locker. Ours has started to come adrift, which I actually noticed the other day. Now it looks like it's plastic spot welded, so you can see it there. They're the spot welds there. So I don't know if that's been an issue before, but it's been done quite heavily there. Let me just look at the other side actually, that's a thought. Yeah, so it looks like it's been done, it's come apart on that side previously, because that is one spot weld, and one spot weld there on the corner. Over this side, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spot welds, and quite aggressive spot welds as well, actually, to be honest. And then you've got one there and one there. So it looks like that this has come apart at some stage in its life before us. So I'd just like to know if anyone else has ever suffered with that same problem, and how you got over it. The Truma water filter, I intend on changing that this year. I did do it, and now I've moved it off its mark. I did it back in September of this year when we went down to Wareham Forest Touring Park. So September, October, November, December. It's 4 months. I think with these you're supposed to change them. I think it's every 3 months. So that one needs to be done. So I'm going to change that. We did put the toe cover on. She's come back with a few black marks on her, but that's only to be expected because we've had so much rain. It's been unbelievable over the Christmas period, probably like the rest of you. Excuse my front locker, it is a mess. I literally just threw everything in there. I thought I'll deal with that another day. So yeah, I will deal with that though. But yeah, other than a few dirty marks, she's not too bad. I actually used this time round, and I think I've got it in the car actually. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I've got it in the car. I washed the Caravan down the other day, which I'd done a video on, and I sprayed it with Diamond Shine, spray and shine, all over, and wiped it in, and then just let it dry itself. And the water, believe it or not, actually beads off the Caravan really well, and you can probably see it. Let me see if I can get you an angle. Excuse me if you can hear the wind. Let me get out the wind actually. If you can see how well that's beaded. I don't know if you can see that, but you can certainly see it on the windows, the amount of beading that it does. And it does a fantastic job of dissipating the water. That's a big word for this time of the day, but anyway, it does a great job. I highly recommend Diamond Shine. I know it's not meant for caravans, but it's metal surface, it's painted, so why not? So like I said, the Caravan's looking really good. She's all up to scratch. She's the battery's working really well and everything else. I will get onto that as soon as we get some really nice weather, because I don't think doing it before that is going to let it dry properly. Yeah, so I think I'll leave the video there. So anyway, 2021 has been quite frustrating for a lot of people. You know, you can go out, you can't go out, you can do this, you can do that, you can use your Caravan, you can't use your Caravan. So I think all in all, 2021 was, for some, a lot of people was okay. For some, it was a real pain. But nevertheless, 2022, let's hope it brings more cheer to everyone, and we can get out even more with the caravans, motorhomes and tents, because don't forget, both me and Sarah, we do our tenting as well, but we do that on a private estate. But anyway, we'll go into that a bit more detail next year, I think. So anyway, I'd like to say from Sarah and myself a happy new year. Hope 2022 brings you everything that you need, everything that you want, we'll see you again then, and with a lot more content hopefully. Like I say, there is a few videos in the pipeline that I'm going to do, and we'll get them out to you as soon as we can. Anyway, like, share, subscribe, please give it a thumbs up, and we will see you in the next one.